Every McDonald's looks familiar. The same sign, the same counter, the same fries. But long before the first customer walks in, the most important decision has already been made, and it has nothing to do with food. To understand why, imagine Ray Kroc walking into a small restaurant in California in 1954. Kroc sold milkshake machines for a living. Then he heard something that made no sense. One little burger restaurant had ordered 8 of them. 8. Most restaurants would never need that many. So he drove to San Bernardino, expecting to find a busy diner. Instead, he found something that looked almost unreal. A line of customers that kept moving. Burgers appearing in seconds. Fries sliding across the counter. A kitchen where every person moved with the precision of a factory worker. No one seemed to be guessing. No one seemed to be waiting. The restaurant seemed to know what would happen next before the customer did. Kroc was not looking at a burger stand. He was looking at a machine. And suddenly, he could see it everywhere. On highways, in small towns, and in the new suburbs spreading across America. But the story did not begin with Ray Kroc. 6 years earlier, 2 brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald, had been watching restaurants waste time. Too many menu items, too many decisions, too much waiting. So they stripped their restaurant down to its essentials: burgers, fries, and milkshakes. Then they rebuilt the kitchen like an assembly line. One person cooked, another assembled, and another served. The food was cheap, fast, and the same every time. Without realizing it, they had created something much bigger than a restaurant. They had created a system that could be copied. Ray Kroc wanted to copy it thousands of times. He convinced the brothers to let him take McDonald's across America. At first, the plan looked perfect. Other people would open the restaurants, hire the staff, and handle the long hours and daily problems. Kroc would grow the brand. But the faster the signs went up, the more dangerous the dream became. Every new franchise was another restaurant Kroc did not directly control. Another owner who could choose the wrong location. Another kitchen that could cut corners. Another chance for the entire promise of McDonald's to break. And growth was expensive. Before a new restaurant could sell a single burger, someone needed land, a building, equipment, and training. Kroc had found the perfect machine for selling food. But he was running into a brutal question. How do you build thousands of restaurants when you cannot afford to own thousands of restaurants? If he moved too slowly, the dream could disappear. If he moved too fast, the brand could fall apart. Then someone showed him that he had been looking at the business the wrong way. The answer did not come from a chef or a new burger. It came from a man who looked past the counter. His name was Harry Sonneborn. Sonneborn saw something no customer ever noticed. To him, every McDonald's was not simply a restaurant. It was a piece of real estate with a burger business attached. That idea changed the entire game. Instead of only selling the right to use the McDonald's name, the company could build a connection to the place where each restaurant stood. In many cases, McDonald's could buy the land, own the building, or control the main lease. Then a franchisee could step in and run the restaurant. They dealt with the staff, the broken machines, the rush hour lines, and the pressure of making the business work every day. But the most important pieces were already in place. The location had been chosen. The sign belonged to McDonald's. The rules belonged to McDonald's. And in many cases, the property was connected to McDonald's too. The franchisee paid royalties based on sales, and in many traditional arrangements, rent. Now the company was no longer depending only on burgers. Every new restaurant became another point on a map, another location chosen for traffic, visibility, and long-term value. Another business run by someone else, inside a system McDonald's had designed. The customer saw a quick meal. The franchisee saw a business. McDonald's saw a network. A network that could grow across the country, without giving away the control that made it powerful. That is why McDonald's became more than a restaurant chain. It became a machine, built from food, franchising, real estate, and control. Today, most McDonald's restaurants are run by franchisees, but they are not separate burger shops doing their own thing. They are part of one system, one name, one set of rules, and one network of locations. The burger brought people through the door, but the real power was built before the door ever opened. It was built when McDonald's learned that the most valuable thing in a restaurant might not be on the menu. It might be the ground it stands on. Think you know the brand? Wait for the next one. The quiet system.